Here in Los Angeles County, there are 9.8 million people, and more than 60,000 of those people are homeless, and more than 80% of those have a substance use disorder or some kind of mental health disability. It is a huge, huge undertaking, but we are up for the task.
We have 4 residential treatment centers. We have 5 outpatient facilities across LA. We have one in particular in Long Beach that will provide MAT services to our patients. It is the same for downtown LA and in central LA. We believe that MAT services can be prescribed at any stage of recovery, even if their goal is not to be sober. So we will do what it is best for them and that they feel comfortable either taking an injection or taking film or pills. Our protocol is that in 48 hours, we have to have a plan in file in how, if the person qualifies for MAT, how we're gonna make sure that this person has access to a provider. We connect them to the wellness center, which is this facility, if the facility is not licensed to provide on-site MAT services. It doesn't matter how much you invest in residential treatment centers and in outpatient, if you don't have a safe place where to lay down, all the treatment that you invest in the last 3 months, it might be compromised because they don't have their basic needs met.
Recovery Bridge housing is provided to individuals who are enrolled in outpatient treatment and are homeless or at risk of homelessness. It's really crucial for our patients within LA CADA. We have around 350 beds in 14 different Recovery Bridge housing facilities. Our specialized population programs, I think, is where we see the most need and where we also see the most success. Some of the different specialized populations that we have within LA CADA are our TAY House, our transitional age youth. We have our PPW program for females, which is essentially any female who has been pregnant within the last year, and we have our LGBTQ services. And then we also have our LA Mission program, which is right here on Skid Row, and it services individuals who have experienced homelessness within the Skid Row area. All of those different populations have very specific needs, and so having a RBH program that's safe and specific to that setting and having treatment teams that are focusing on those specific needs are very successful.
I meet with the house managers for Recovery Bridge housing every Friday, and we have roughly like 80 patients on MAT services the whole time. We believe that if we're gonna house them, we're gonna coach them and help them to make sure that they have their medication.
RBH does not work alone, but we have our outpatient team, and our outpatient team provides all the substance use disorder treatment, right? They go over the relapse prevention skills, they go over changing behaviors, they get the opportunity to work with a counselor, a clinician, a case manager. Having that paired with Recovery Bridge housing is really where the success comes in.
So I was at the Allen House for 2 months, and after that they send you to a RBH, which is like a sober living with a bunch of people are all on the same path as life as you. You're surrounded by people who want to do better. I've been there for 6-7 months, and it's going good. You know, they have a lot of resources. They get you jobs through agencies. They supply a roof and bed and shower over your head. They just have somewhere to go instead of being homeless on the streets.
The Greater Whittier LGBT Center was a project in the eastern part of Los Angeles where there is no LGBT center. And so this was just an opportunity to elevate LGBTQIA participants in the community who are still looking for services. All of our participants have access to come here and receive MAT services. There is a drop-in center component to the LGBT center, so it has a shower, it has a laundry room, we give out food every day, we have a clothing closet, we have community-based events that are happening throughout the day, and these really great things happen, and that attracts people. So when people start to come around regularly and see other sober people in the space, they get into a different state of change. A participant comes in and they don't have Medi-Cal, and they are completely homeless, and the only thing they want is a little bit relief that day. To say that you have a provider who will give them that Suboxone they need just to get through that day comfortably, I am so honored to be a part of that kind of work that's happening here at LA CADA.